Hello, everyone. My name is Bilal Malas, Head of Client Success and Partner at Lux Sales Consulting. Today, I'm joined by Kevin, who's a financial advisor, and he's been with us for 3 months. He's been using our program to target his ideal clients and having that pipeline being built so that he's able to generate ideal client appointments at will. And has added a client by now, and is obviously building his pipeline so that he's consistently getting these ideal client appointments every single week, every single month. And we're going to talk about that journey, how it went, and how Kevin feels about all of it. And before we do, Kevin, I'd love to just pass the ball along to you. So please, just a quick introduction. So your name, which city you're from, and who you would define as your ideal client.
My name's Kevin. I live in the Cleveland, Ohio area. I've been an advisor for about 5.5 years with my current firm, just under 2 years. I came to SLS framework because Ramsey had reached out to me. I listened to what he had to say, was very intrigued with a new way of approaching, especially when it came to social media. I was using another product from another company. I was getting some results, but not enough results. And so I decided to go ahead and move forward with SLS. And I've been extremely happy with the results I've seen thus far.
Mm-hmm. And who do you target? So who do you specialize in helping right now? And kind of what would be
my
the niche?
background prior to becoming a financial advisor was in healthcare, specifically pharmaceutical sales. So that was the niche I went after initially, were the pharmaceutical sales and medical device representatives, district managers, regional managers up the line. So that was my initial niche that I've been working very hard on right now.
Mm-hmm. And before, can you tell us about your journey before joining the SLS framework? So obviously you've been in the industry for a couple of years now, and COVID happened. I'm sure you had some adjusting to do. And then what was the struggle? What struggle were you facing in hoping to solve client acquisition in that new world we're in?
Well, when COVID came around, obviously, the old strategies like door knocking, even face-to-face networking to some extent, very, very challenging. And, the new quote unquote door knocking is, usually specifically, LinkedIn and Facebook. And I had been using LinkedIn almost exclusively to reaching out, sending out customized messages, and connection requests to a boatload of people, usually people in my area that had recently changed jobs, for example. But I didn't understand their niche, didn't understand the challenges they face, where we could have a natural connection. And so once I came here to SLS, I learned about the importance of really focusing in on a niche, really understanding your client, and both the pros as well as the challenges they face each and every day in their life, which allows us to have a natural conversation and connection once I was able to take them from online to offline.
Mm-hmm.
So that was been basically my journey up to this point.
Yeah. And then I think the biggest thing for you is obviously you're automating a lot of it, right? So we work on automations, and you're able to build that pipeline that is able to generate you ideal client appointments at will. Now, granted, you've added one client off of our framework. There's been I think we're about 3 months in, so maybe not as many clients as would like, but that everyone here knows, especially in the industry, it's about building that relationship up. And I think it's a timing thing, it's a follow-up thing. But I think that's the biggest win for you, right? Is the being able to have that pipeline all in front of you, and being able to follow up with those prospects from the cold prospecting, outbound prospecting. We're not talking about any referrals. So, and I'm sure you have some deals lined up in the pipeline that should come over the next couple of weeks and months, correct?
That is correct. If anything, this really has helped me enhance my pipeline. Instead of having a small kind of trickle pipeline, I've really been able to widen the moat or stream, shall we say. I've got quite a few solid prospects in the pipeline that I expect to hopefully close in the next month or two. Things are looking good. We're moving into second, sometimes third discovery meetings. And they've been really open to speaking with me and speaking freely. Although the process maybe is not working as quickly as I'd wanted it to, as far as discovery meetings go. It's also been a challenging time of year, with summer vacations, family obligations. But now as school is, back in session, people are getting back into their normalized routines. I'm finding out that people are a lot more available for the appointments now, and I'm really excited over what is in my pipeline now over the next month or two, as well as continuing to work the process. And I think that's the most important thing and biggest takeaways. You've got to continually work the process and stay on top of things, stay up on top of your follow-ups, stay on top of making sure you're getting those messages out. And automation has been a great thing, but there's also a point where you have to go in and do a little bit of legwork yourself. And really, it's not that much, but I think the important thing I've learned is doing both automation and some of your own together has been the most efficient way in reaching out and moving people forward in the pipeline.
Thanks for sharing, Kevin. That does mean a lot. And I think in the end, a lot of advisors can relate to this, is not having that pipeline, right? That's the biggest thing. I mean, for as much as, you can rely on the old ways, which is, referrals and coming along and just resting on your laurels and just having new clients come in when they want to come in. But now at this point, no, you're confident and being able to tell, hey, here are the opportunities that I have. I know they'll show up at a specific time of the year. And it's about just doing your job as as an advisor to reach out to these people that do need help, which I'm sure you understand their situation very well because of your background. So thanks for joining us today, Kevin. I appreciate you for being a part of our SLS framework, and obviously looking forward to your ongoing success with us.
Thank you.